Today, I entered a men's 4.5 pickleball tournament, but my partner wasn't Isaac, it wasn't Scott, it wasn't a man at all. She was a 14-year-old girl named Jada. On paper, we should have been completely outmatched, but somehow we didn't just compete, we took down the whole bracket. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another tournament recap video. Thanks so much for choosing to watch this one. It's going to be a good one. I don't really get nervous to play pickleball tournaments, but something about Jada and her dad driving all the way down from Chicago to play in this tournament with me. I mean, it's Jada Maldonado, the first ever Friday signed athlete. The pressure was kind of on me to not let her down. And right away, I mean, it was just so fun to share the court with her. Her mechanics are so good. She's setting me up for so many pop-ups, and it was just a joy to be on the court with someone this talented. I feel like I learned a lot from Jada while playing next to her, and I'm going to share that later in the video, so make sure you stick around. Right here, this point is actually a great example of why it was so much fun and just so easy to play with Jada. There's 32 people in this tournament, and Jada is just by far the most consistent. She's just rock solid at the net. So our strategy was just, hey, let's dink for as long as other people want to dink, because they are going to mess up before Jada does. And hopefully it would take them a while to realize that I am the weaker link, and they wouldn't figure that out until later in the game. Case in point here, Jada's just working everyone around the court. I whiff it, she still gets it back, and it's just anywhere you need her to be, she can be there. And so the reason that Jada was able to be the best player in this tournament, in my opinion, is because of the way it was set up. So it was a duper 9, I think 9.3 or lower was your combined duper between two people. But they gave females, hey, we won the first one. They gave females, which you could see, occasionally there would be some females playing, but for the most part, this is a men's tournament. They gave women a 0.5 deduction. So I got excited about that. I was like, hey, Isaac, see ya. Our team's duper could be up to 9.8. if I get a girl on my team, and it just so happens that Jada's was right in the sweet spot. It worked out perfect. Wow, what a shot from Jada. But yeah, the whole thing just worked out great. This is actually the text I sent Jada's dad like 2 weeks before the tournament, and they were down, and next thing you know, they made the 16-hour round trip to come play in this tournament that takes place at a barbecue restaurant. But hey, shout out Char Bar. Anyway, we were really looking forward to this game. We thought this might have been some of the best two players we were going to play all day. Todd and Cassie, I believe, both played college tennis, so we were excited for the challenge to try and make them play our game instead of their game, because we did not play college tennis. And if we were to play them again, maybe the score would be closer, but we were just feeling it this game. And the smell of brisket will do that to you. I don't know if you guys have ever played in an atmosphere where it's the middle of the summer, indoors, no air conditioning, and ribs are being passed around inches away from you, but it's a real test of the human spirit to focus up, and we did great. And speaking of doing great, I haven't mentioned this yet, but Scott Peck himself of Friday Pickleball is actually playing in this tournament as well. He's playing with his wife. Let's see how much fun they're having. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a divorce start to happen in real time on YouTube, but we got to put away here. Counter. Oh, they bang paddles in the middle. Oh, not on game point, guys. Not the frustration kick, guys. Anyway, we're back to the action, and as I was editing this, I was thinking, you know, I bet people would love to hear from Jada. So I just texted her and asked if she could send over a little voice memo, just kind of explaining what this day was like for her. So this is what Jada thought.
Okay, guys, I'm going to give you guys my side of the story. Starting off, one day, Jake texted me if I want to play in a Duper 9 tournament with him in Kansas City. And I obviously said yes, because who wouldn't want to play in a tournament with Jake Triplet? So starting off the trip, just me and my dad driving 8 hours to Kansas City while getting interviewed by Pickleball magazine. While driving the whole 8 hours, I am thinking I am going to be playing a Duper 9 mixed tournament to then get to the venue and see all men's doubles teams minus maybe 3 mixed doubles teams. So as a 14-year-old girl, yes, I was very intimidated. Then I reminded myself to just play my game, and seeing Jake so excited gave me a boost. From that point on, I stepped onto the court ready to have fun and kick some butt.
Oh, all right. I love it. Thanks for sending that in, Jada. Great speed up there. And I will say we're not exactly kicking butt in this one. We're having a little trouble, and probably because I'm making decisions like this. We have our first loss of the day, but it's just pool play. We will recover. Never mind. Holy crap. We're down 6-0. What is happening? I remember thinking at this point, it was a dark time. I was thinking, will we ever score a point again? If not, pickleball was fun. I had a good time while it lasted. But then I remembered I got Jada as my partner. There's nothing she can't do. And by she can't do, it'd be me countering it off the edge guard there and getting lucky. But hey, whatever it takes. We got to serve back. And I don't normally do that. But I was just like, let's see how hard I can physically hit the ball at this guy's stomach. But Jose's got a fever, Friday fever, so I knew he could take it. If you're out there and you're looking to upgrade paddles, we offer a Gen 3 top-of-the-line paddle called the Friday Fever for only $99. It's actually only $94 with a little promo code down below. It's in the link in the description and the pinned comment. So if you're looking to upgrade, look no further than this YouTube channel, baby. We make our own paddles. Anyway, we got a little comeback here. 3-6, we're having some better rallies. We're staying in it. Able to put the ball away there. We got 4-7. But back to what Jada sent in, and I gotta say, I had no idea that she was nervous. I mean, she is the one, in my eyes, who's playing all the time, always doing PP. That was nasty. Always playing PPA events. She's actually the top-rated PPA junior for 16 and under mixed and 16 and under women's doubles. So now there's a good lob. And that, in the way he hit that to Nebraska is not the paddle's fault. That will not happen if you buy one. In the industry, we like to refer to that as user error. So I'm just kidding, Jose, if you're watching this. Anyway, the sun's out and the fever's getting hotter as well. Here we go. Get him, Jada. Get him, Jada. Fever's hot. That's out of bounds. Mounted a little comeback here from being down 0-6. We got 10 points. Weren't ultimately able to make the full comeback. One last hands battle. And almost made him tear his Achilles, but ultimately they won, and we've lost twice in a row, and my goodness, we're down 4-0. Would it kill us to get a lead to start the game? It's all good, though. This is just pool play. It's in the budget. We're still having fun. In the meantime, let's check in on Scott's marriage. Ooh, that is too bad. Sky in his eyes, walking home is his prize. I hate to see that. Anyway, back indoors. Oh, mama. I mean, what other reaction can you have to just okay, fever's hot. Man, Jada played really well at this game, and we're having no problem digging ourselves out of foot faulted there. I'm a cheater. That's what you need to know. I always edit it out, but I cheat every video, most line calls. Look at that. I mean, it looks like my paddle's twice as long as it should be. Not sure how I reached that, but look at us go. 7 points in a row, playing well, and whoopsie daisy, where are we going? Just for the record, feel like I should just say it. Not a cheater. I was joking around earlier. A bit of a comedian, so that will happen from time to time. But in other news, we have a very exciting announcement. We have signed 2 more players to the Friday Pickleball roster, Ben and Julian Slive. They are twins based out of Florida. What a shot by Jada. Fever's hot. Twins out of Florida, and they played at a really high level, and they are now Friday athletes. So shout them out in the comments, follow them on Instagram, follow along their journey, and hopefully you guys will get to see them in a YouTube video soon. This game went pretty well for us after the 4-0 deficit. We got 10-6 lead here, out-dinking them 11-6. We win the game, and we are on to our final pool play match of the day. We tried this new thing called starting with the lead, and fever's hot. Jada just killing it with the speed-ups off the bounce. And we really did start to find our rhythm here. I feel like this was another really good game for Jada. Jada's backhand specifically. Nothing it can't do for you. And I'm curious from you guys. First of all, what do you think of this format, this type of video? Do you like me playing with some of our sponsored players? If you voted yes, you are in luck, my friend, because here in a few weeks, we've got the MLP, Major League Pickleball, Kansas State Championships. Wow, that was a lucky shot. And I'm going to be playing in the Duper 20 division. The math just so happens to work out where I get to play with TJ Stansberry, Jada Maldonado, and Emma Nelson. So me and just the entire Friday sponsored athletes roster all on one team. To make things even better, we get to play against Scott, and the winner qualifies for nationals down in Dallas this December. So let us know if you're playing in your local state championship, if you qualified for nationals, if you'll see us down there. It would be a lot of fun. So just like that, and that was my first two-handed counter of my life. So I'm turning around and be like, did anyone see that? Scott, Isaac, please, someone acknowledge it. Please encourage me. But anyway, I was saying this is our first bracket game of the day. So from here on out, it's 1 game to 15. If you lose, you're done. and pressure's on a little bit, but we're feeling good. If you're new around here, we sure do appreciate you clicking on this video, and honestly, props to you for getting 10 minutes into this thing, just hear me blab on and on. So we appreciate it. We'd hope you consider subscribing. For those out there, you might already know it. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the summer solstice. So please help us reach our goal by clicking that subscribe button, and we will pay you back in the form of high quality videos coming to you over the next several weeks. Next week is another video with top 10 player in the world, Riley Newman. And then the week after that, we got a pickleball lesson from the entire St. Louis Shock team. So Anna Bright, Hayden Patrickman, Gabe Tardio, Kate Fahey, each of them teaching a specific shot, all jam-packed into one video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Meanwhile, we're playing well in this game. Feel like we're holding our own, making it hard to score points on, winning hands battles. And I'm just going to go ahead and skip ahead to game point here. They missed the serve, and just like that, we are on to the quarterfinals by winning 15-6. And as we settle into this game, I got to tell you guys another exciting announcement. I'll be honest, when I started editing this video at the beginning of the week, we did not sell pickleballs. It is now Thursday night. I am excited to announce that we now sell pickleballs. The Friday ball is now live on our website, fridaypickle.com. So, oh, what a speed up. Jada, the backhand, fever's hot. But yeah, it's kind of fun. We sell pickleballs now, and they play great. We've been testing these for forever. Isaac and I actually tested these in Vietnam. That's how long we've been testing them. That's also how intense the testing was. Like, let's go to the most humid place we could find, and we were very pleased. They hold up super well in the heat. Just to be completely honest, they play a lot like Franklin X40s. They might play just a tad faster. So if that sounds like something you might like, check them out. Get a 3-pack for $9.99. Also, just while we're at it, I feel like I should let you guys know, fever's hot in more ways than one. We just came out with a new colorway. Miami Vice is here. I love looking at it. It's in my living room right now. I'm staring at it right now. It just looks like just a fun thing of just carbon fiber cotton candy. Back to the game at hand, and we're holding our own. We're playing well. Earlier in this video, I promised you guys I would share some things that I learned from playing with Jada. And two of the biggest things, especially in this point, are placement and patience. Just like that. I would have not hit that shot at the beginning of the day, but you play with a 5-0 level player for 3 hours, you start to replicate. Okay, well, that's actually perfect timing because I can't replicate that, but you replicate some of the stuff they do, and I feel like I learned a lot from Jada. One of the first things I learned when I started playing pickleball, I feel like, was placement over power, and then something happens. You just get better for a couple years and you forget about it, and then it takes playing with a teenage girl for you to remember, oh yeah, that's a really important skill. And so I became more and more patient as the day went on, I feel like, because I saw her being so intentional with where she was putting the ball and hitting one more ball to try and get even a better pop-up on the next one. So hopefully that makes sense. And that is a generous line call from them. Tate, if you're watching this, I owe you one. You're a nice guy. Thank you for just giving me a free ATP, even though I definitely hit it out. We got game point here, quick hands battle, and we take the match. I wonder how Scott's doing, though. Let's check in on him. And got to pop up. Nobody's home. Look out. Matrimony. Oh, and it was game point. Oh, it's brutal. Unfortunately, they did not make a deep playoff run today, but I think their marriage got stronger because of it. Pressure makes diamonds. We didn't get off to a great start against these guys. They're pretty talented. They're up 5-2 here, and the guy goes for a third shot lob. I feel like he's playing with his food a little bit. You don't do that against Jada Maldonado. She makes him pay, and next thing you know, we punished him a bit. We rattle off so many points in a row. You blink, and it's now 8-5. Blinked again, 9-5. And we were humming here. I feel like we just, as the day goes on, we're getting better. We're playing to the level of our competition. Ben Johns is lucky he wasn't at the barbecue restaurant this day. Could have been trouble for him. Strategy-wise, we're really not doing anything that crazy. I mean, the main thing to pay attention to is look how much they are moving compared to how little we are moving once we're dinking in at the net. We're just able to put our dinks in tough spots for them. We get to be aggressive. They get to be defensive. And eventually we earn ourselves some pop-ups. And bottom line is I have Jada and they don't. And that makes it really nice. Jada is actually so good that she has been invited to be a part of Team USA Juniors at the Pickleball World Cup. I didn't even know that was a thing. And it just happened. It's perfect that we're coming out with this video this week because you can help. Even though she has been asked to be on the team, her and her family still have to cover all the expenses that go along with traveling and staying and playing at the World Cup. So they have started a GoFundMe. We actually did our own fundraiser for Jada. We donated. So we will link that down below if you feel so led to help them out. Meanwhile, fever's still hot. We got game point here, 14-6. I mean, what? Somebody do the math. What has it been since the third shot lob? Are we on a 13-1 run? We close it out, no problem. And folks, just like that, we find ourselves in the championship game. We're playing against Gage and Steven. We lost to them earlier in pool play, and this time it is best 2 out of 3, games to 11. Going into this game, Jada and I didn't really talk a ton of strategy. I feel like we were maybe just too tired, but we were just playing so well at that point. We had so much momentum that we were kind of just like, just keep doing whatever we're doing. However in the world you're hitting that backhand, just keep doing it. Because it's so fun. It's so easy to play with. And oh, look who found a forehand. Look at us go. We are up 7-1 and we are cruising. Nice high reset here. Get to the kitchen and we're dinking. And oh, I'm off balance. All right, back off the kitchen. Highest reset of my life. He hits it out of bounds and whoa, down 10-11. Totally blew it. Yeah, just a ton of unforced errors all of a sudden. Mental mistakes. And next thing you know, we go from winning 7-1 to losing the entire game. Thank goodness it's best 2 out of 3. The main adjustment we made going into the second game was I felt like I was probably playing a little too passive and relying on Jada too much. So as you can see there, I'm doing a little poaching. That was my main thought going into this, is I'm gonna stick my nose in there, so to speak. I'm gonna get involved a little more, maybe try to apply a little pressure, take the load off Jada, even though she's handling it just fine. We got a tie ball game here, and it's time to make a run. We can't... Oh, good ATP there. Finish it off. We're just not getting more than one at a time, unfortunately, and I'm actually not realizing I'm getting to into this game. I forgot to the paddle winners of the week. So real quick, shout out to FHWSFO from last week's video. Man, your it's got a pretty ring to it. You might want to keep that one in the family. You won a free paddle from the Riley Newman video last week. Holy cow, it's 11-11. Hurry. If you want to be entered to win a free paddle this week, y'all out there, you have to be a subscriber. Good job, Jada. You have to be a subscriber and comment the word tournament. Comment the word tournament. Holy cow, it's match point. Look at me sticking my nose in there. That's how it's done. Comment the word tournament, and you'll be entered to win a free paddle this week. It is game 3, folks. What am I doing? Let's put some intense music behind me. Come on. We did it. We pulled it off. 16 teams. We were victorious. What a day. What a tournament. What a partner. Shout out Jada one last time. Thanks again for making the drive down. So glad I didn't disappoint you. And thank you to all those who watched it. Show Jada some love, and to those who subscribed, we will see you next Friday.